Hello, 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 and welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back to the Wrapped in Scraps channel. Here, where we repurpose, recycle, and reuse all parts of our life. Today, what are we doing? We're just making dinner. We're making dinner, but I thought I'd bring you guys along because there is this guy called Mr. Make It Happen who's been really making it happen around here for me with my meals. So I thought I would share with you guys one of his meals, and then I'll link all his information down below so that you can go there and get all the different recipes that he has. No, it's not a sponsored video. It's not a sponsored video, but I really do appreciate what he's done for me as far as kind of kicking up my dinners and meals up a notch. So we're gonna get started. Yeah, we're making meatloaf, but this is gonna be a little different. So let's do this. All right, my friends. So first thing first. First of all, let me say I love meatloafs because it's quick, it's easy. Throw it in the oven, make your little mashed potatoes, and you're done. So it's a great thing. Okay, let's go over the ingredients. Okay, and again, all this will be listed below too on his information. You can find the recipe there. So we've got tomato paste, we've got eggs, we've got 80/20 ground beef, 1 bell pepper, some barbecue sauce, garlic paste, sour cream, Dijon mustard. We've got some Italian style breadcrumbs, Warzen garlic and herb fine cheese. Yes, yeah, we're gonna be adding one of these blocks. Okay, I bought 2 just to keep. Okay, so the other ingredients is some salt, some worst word in the world sauce, as Mr. Make It Happen always calls. I can never pronounce that, so I will be calling it that. Some paprika. I'm actually gonna put a little garlic oil at the bottom of the pan. And so that's pretty much some of the ingredients. I gotta get the rest. So those are our ingredients, and we're going to get started. Tomorrow, check out tomorrow's video. I got to show you guys my cute little item first. So we're working on that. We're gonna grate this all the way up, and then we're gonna start throwing the stuff in here. Like I said, this is a quick meal. My eyes are burning, but we're gonna get through. All right, you guys, so we're about to get started. 80/20 ground beef here, and I'm getting ready to start loading this stuff in. First thing we're going to do, the very first thing we're gonna do is gloves. I never really cared to make meatloaf because I hate digging my hands in it, but now that we have gloves, that changes things. So let's do that first. You guys, so we're gonna get started. We've got our 80/20 ground beef here in this bowl, and we're going to start adding our ingredients. Now, I think I'm gonna start with the onions and the bell peppers. Again, we grated our bell pepper. We wanted our bell pepper to be grated so that it's more infused into the food, okay? Not the bell pepper, the onion. We grated our onion, okay? The bell pepper, not so much. So we're gonna add that. All right, so we're gonna add that in there, okay? And then we're gonna go in with some sour cream. Good old sour cream. I know, sour cream into a meatloaf. Who would have thought? But again, you guys, we're doing things a little different. Mr. Make It Happen said this is gonna do some stuff. So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna just guesstimate here. Okay, so that's about 1.5, 2. Okay, so we did our sour cream. We're gonna go in with our garlic paste. I love garlic paste because I ain't gotta cut it up, but I do have a really cute garlic cutter that I'll share with you guys at a later time. So we're gonna go ahead and open this. You guys, I had to DoorDash today. Shout out to DoorDash because they saved my whole life today. I didn't want to have to leave the house. Okay, so we're doing 2 tablespoons of this. All right. If you hear my grandbaby in the back, that's because this is real life and we have people here. Okay. So we're gonna go in with 2 eggs. Okay. There's 1. These are smaller. I almost wanted to do 3, but I'm gonna just stick with 2. That's 2. Okay. And we're going in with our cheese, our Borson's cheese. Okay, this is like a little secret ingredient here. It's gonna make it really moist. That's what Mr. Make It Happen said. So, all right. I think I'll tag my little meatloaf to his thing when I'm all done. That's that. Let's make sure we got parsley. I'm gonna do Italian seasoning paste instead of the parsley because I forgot to get real parsley. But this has parsley in it, and it's already required anyway, so there we go, okay? Some paprika. That should be about enough, about a tablespoon. All right, and we're gonna mix. Okay, so we're gonna break down that cheese first. This is why the gloves are important. Try to mix all the ingredients that you added first together before actually mixing it into the meat. I think that's the best way to go about this. Okay, so I got all that pretty mixed in. Thank God for gloves. Then we're just gonna turn and twist, get it all incorporated. Okay. Get all that in there. So we're mixing, you know, and this is really great because I hate to feel a meat on my hands. So these gloves are really helping me out right now. Now we're gonna add our breadcrumbs, okay? So I'm gonna slip one of these off. I should have did that to begin with. We're adding 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs. I'm doing the Italian. Thought that would actually help with the punch of flavor. All right. There we are there. And then we're going back to mixing. I can move that out of the way. Okay. That really does make it a little bit more dense. Just mix, mix, mix. All right. Got that all mixed in. And now we're gonna go in with our seasonings right before we put it into our pan. I think that's all of our ingredients. Yep. So both sides, add a little salt, and adding this garlic olive oil to the bottom of the pan. Okay, just for flavor. So let's add our salt in, and we're keeping that part pretty basic because we don't want to over salt it. Remember, we're still adding the top. We have barbecue sauce and all kind of other stuff that's going on top of it, and we don't want to over salt it. Especially us folks, and y'all. When I say us folks, y'all know what I'm talking about. We, not all of us, but we kind of heavy-handed on the salt, so we're trying to get away from that. Okay, so that's nicely mixed in. Okay, so here is what I am using today for my little loaf pan. And again, I'm gonna put just a little bit of this garlic seasoning in it, garlic oil in it, just a little bit at the bottom before I put it in there. I'm left-handed, y'all, so everything probably looks backwards. I apologize. It is what it is, all right? Get that where it's supposed to be. Just push that down there. Nice little loaf. And then we'll get started on the top, okay? So we're gonna do that next. We're gonna take this and set it aside, and I'll get the ingredients for the top. Done with that part. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna do our topping, okay? So we're gonna go in, let me look at my little notes. So we're going in with 1 cup of barbecue sauce. Okay, I'm just using the Sweet Baby Ray's original. I don't want to do spicy because I am feeding children and I don't want their mouths to burn. Okay, so 1 cup of that into the bowl, followed by 1 cup of ketchup. Let's fill that up. Okay, so we've got our 1 cup of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I should have had this open already, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm working on it. It's been a long day. Okay, so good old tomato paste. We'll go in with 2. 1 and 2. Okay, to that we're going to add some, as he calls it, the worst word in the world, sauce, Worcestershire sauce. I can never pronounce it correct. Give it a good shake. We're going to add about a tablespoon of this. Okay, it's about a tablespoon, and 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Okay, and some paprika. All right, so we're adding some brown sugar, 1/4 cup. Again, you guys, all these measurements will be down below. I'm gonna also, again, link his stuff down below because I like to give credit where credit is due. It's not my recipe, this is his recipe. But I do appreciate him sharing it. Okay, we're gonna go in with a little paprika. All right, and then the last thing we're going to add is a Dijon mustard, and we are doing 2 tablespoons. So again, I'm just gonna guesstimate. That's about 1. That's about 2. All right, so we're gonna mix this up. Give this a good mix. Break down that brown sugar. Mix this up really good, and then we're gonna go right on top of our meatloaf. Okay. All right, you guys, so we have mixed everything together. We have put the sauce on top, and we are getting ready to put it in the oven. All right, so we've got our meatloaf in the oven, and I think it's time for a little nightcap. So we're gonna make something to drink. I just started my little ice machine, so there's not much in there right now, but it's enough for me to make a cup. I think I'm going with Mr. Claus today. It's the last one from the holiday season. If you want to know more about this, you can see how that looks. Okay, so here we go. Put that in there. Let's be rewarded for cooking dinner. Cheers. See the little glitter in there? Smell the glitter? So we've got our water on for our potato flakes because I'm not doing homemade mashed potatoes. Not tonight. So we're going with Mountain Harvest, okay? Here's our meatloaf, you guys. Looking good. All right, you guys. So I poured a little bit of the grease out into a skillet to make a gravy. And so some of my meatloaf sauce is kind of sliding off. But it came out really, really good. The taste was really, really great. If I would have allowed it to cool and kind of, you know, get a little bit more hard on the top, it would have been better. But we were hungry and I kind of cooked late this night. And so they weren't willing to wait. But came out good. The color is great. The taste is great. But I'm going to let you guys see Honey, which is my husband, taste it and see what he thinks. So let's do that. Guys, so Honey's going to taste it. First, look at his shirt. Sarcasm, just one of my many talents. And it's so true because he's Mr. Sarcastic. Okay.
Pretty good.
Was that good? Mm-hmm. What's the difference between that and regular? It's more moist, I know.
It is. It's more moist. You can more moist.
Yeah.
I know some people like their meatloaf like really dense.
Yeah.
This is real dense. Got a good flavor to it.
Yeah. Okay. All right, you guys. So that was the meatloaf. I hope you guys learned something, got some tips or whatever. Again, I'm going to leave all of Mr. Make It Happen's info down below for that recipe and his channel. Again, not sponsored. I just really, truly appreciate him putting out such good recipes that are easy to follow, you know. Excuse my loud ice maker in the background. But yeah, so tomorrow
or my next video, should I say, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my new little iron. I know it's an iron, but it's like a work of art iron. It's beautiful. So I needed a new iron for the craft room, as well as occasional times when we do iron, which are pretty rare, but really for the craft room. Anyhow, I'm gonna share that with you guys tomorrow. I hope you're having a good day. I hope that you are loving you. I hope that you are encouraging others. I hope that you are having a day where you're grateful, have some gratitude, and I hope that you're learning something and being creative. And I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Remember to stay wrapped in scrap, meaning repurpose, recycle, and reuse all parts of your life. Pull the bad out of even a bad situation. You can pull some good out of it. Even if it's nothing but a learned lesson, you can do that. And stay loving you, because you can't properly love anyone else if you don't love yourself. Stay loving God because He is love. Stay loving life because you're still here living it, breathing it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.